Hello YouTube, this is Krosama, and here I have the Build Mark II.
My boy, my seed, Mark II, where have you been?
Steve, I don't know what you're talking about. This definitely is not your son.
Don't listen to him, my boy. It's me, your pap.
Steve, I'm telling you, this is not your son.
You shut that mouth, boy. You shut it, or I'm gonna put a foot in your ass. You gotta remember, the night you was conceived by your beautiful mother, my wife, luxurious, sensual, Stephanie.
Alright Steve, that's it. I just can't take any more of it.
This ain't over, you hear? Me, Stephanie, we will be back to claim what's ours.
Alright, whatever Steve. So, anyways guys, let's go ahead and get into the review of the Build Mark II. Now, it is going to be using an older, the older model of the Build Mark II. It has its age, but I think overall it's not a bad kit at all. I kind of feel that they should have used a newer kit, or actually made a newer kit for the Mark II. But, it's Bandai, it's a company, so it's whatever. But let's go ahead and just get right into it. Now, for the head actually looks really good. The antenna is like the antenna and this blue part is actually a completely new part to it. It came on a separate runner, so this kit had a whole new runner for pretty much the new stuff. I think it actually had two runners, if I'm not mistaken. One for the core fighter, right? Well, I guess backpack fighter, whatever you want to call it, and I think some parts for the body itself. Now, you actually had to use stickers for this. I went ahead and just painted it. I don't know if you can really look at it or not, but I think it came out pretty well. I hate painting yellow. Yellow's like my freaking worst color to paint because it just never applies. Now, I don't think I primed it, so that's why it didn't really come out too well. It's whatever though. Now, there's be a lot of places for panel lining, especially on the head. Some places on the rest of the body, but most of the head has a lot of good places for panel lining, especially right here on the side. All these little black spots I panel lined. Now the stickers that's going to be used is going to be top sensor, the eyes, and the back. So that's pretty cool, and I mean overall it looks pretty well. Moving on to the body, I went ahead and painted this yellow. That came out decent and kind of bad, but like I said, it's whatever. But it was actually supposed to use stickers, and I don't know. I just wasn't into using the stickers for it. There's some places for panel lining. Inside here, you can go ahead and do that black. I mean, probably on the sides, right here, you could have did black. That's really about it, though. I guess not really too much, to be honest. You can do right here as well, or on the yellow. But that's about it. This is going to be new, this whole front piece. They actually do give you the option to build a regular Mark II, so you're going to have these old pieces. And it's the same thing for up here, so you can change them out if you want. Now let's go ahead and move on to the arms. Articulation for the arms is, pretty good. Right there, bam, about 90 degrees. Yeah, that's all you're going to get, 90 degrees. So that kind of sucks, but it's not too bad. You're going to get a full 360 with the hand. Now for the hands, I really didn't like this. I wish you would have gotten like new hands, like for a closed fist or something. This one's fine. This is going to be an open hand. But this one does not have an open, well, it has an open hand, but it's a trigger finger. But I don't want any kind of weapon in here. I wanted this to be just an open hand, like this, or a completely closed. But it's whatever, guys. I'm not really going to stress about it. Now, you get some places for panel lining inside here, on top here, right there, that little spot. That's really about it. So let's go ahead and move down over here to the waist. The body itself is not going to have too much articulation. That's really all you're going to get is right there. Whoops. So moving on to the waist itself, flap's going to come up, down, and it's going to be kind of loose. So just, deal with that. Side's going to come up. That's really about it. They ain't going to really move too much around. So, and the back's going to be just one solid piece. Now, you're also going to be able to pull this out, and you can store the bazooka right in the back of it. But I'll get into that a little later. This places for panel lining, obviously going to be right here. So, decent places. Now moving on to the leg. The leg, I hate the leg articulation. I mean, it's not too bad, but it's just compared to like the age kits and most newer kits that come out, you're able to have a lot more posability with the legs. These, however, I mean, they're not bad. I guess I really can't say they suck because they're not too bad, honestly. But I mean, I just hate how that's the furthest you're going to get them out. You know, I mean, I'm not expecting splits or anything, but it's just to be able to have that option, you know. But they're gonna be able to come all the way in the front. That's not too bad. And about right there to the back. And that's the furthest out. Now, right here in these joints, you're gonna get a little more 90 degrees, so it's probably about 95 degrees. And right here, the foot can actually go down. That's pretty neat. And the ankle little armor that goes up and down too. The foot itself can kind of maneuver around a little bit. That's about it. Put this right back on there. Yeah, but you're gonna get some yellow pieces right there, so that prevented me from having to paint anything, because if they came in any other color, I would have been pretty peed off. But you get a couple places for panel lining, so that's not too bad. And that's really all I can say about the kit itself. Well, the mobile suit. We can move on to the backpack though. Now these are actually going to come in blue, and I was like, no, that's a no-go for me. I'm not going to have blue thrusters, so I just went with the silver. I think the silver kind of brings out the color in the suit a little bit. Pretty cool. And over here, we can just go into the weapons. Screw it. Screw the rules. So right here, you're going to have your beam sabers. They can come out. There we go. So you get your beam sabers and put them right back in. They can go. There we go. Alright, so put them over here in the background while we start covering this, the bazooka. It's just pretty much a couple of solid pieces. I think it's like 2 or 3 pieces makes the bazooka, and that can actually go into the back. Here you're gonna have one of his little rifles. It's not too bad. A couple of gray pieces. Here you're actually gonna have his little antenna, his little earmuffs. So that's whatever. If you do like this, then you can put it on there. I didn't shave it or anything. I just clipped the pieces off, put it together, because I'm never going to use it. So I usually put those to the side. Now with the beams, he's going to come with 2 beam sabers right here. Well, 2 beam effects that can actually fit onto the beam sabers. They can fit into the arm. But before, I guess he didn't come with these. Yeah, because this says 2013, so I'm pretty sure these were not in the kit back then. But here, this is before he had this this hand with the beam saber effect in it, and you had to paint it up. So that's pretty cheeky, but I'm actually glad they went ahead and just gave you the beam effect parts. So that's always a plus. And last but not least, for the weapons, well, it's not the last part, but for parts that I'm not using, he's going to have a shield, and you can kind of maneuver this up and down. I think you can. I remember I've seen someone do that. Oh, maybe I was wrong. Oh, yeah. I think it fits into the top. Yeah, so you can have it like that, which I'm pretty sure is right. I could be wrong, though. Anyways, yep. That's the shield. Connects onto the arm, but the arm, I believe, is different. No, it's fine. It's these parts that are new, that if you put these on there, it wouldn't be able to fit the shield. So let's go ahead and attach these. Alright, so he's going to have his, forearm attachments on there, and these is going to be necessary in order to connect these parts on there, the 2, little beam rifles onto the backpack. So I'm moving them out the way. I'm actually going to review this part. This is actually pretty cool. I like this from the Build Fighters. I mean, it's whatever. It's a little core fighter, and you can actually buy this thing separately. So you can have this and a Mark II that has this already on it, being displayed simultaneously if you want. Me, however, I'm just going to go ahead connect this thing on there. Not really much articulation on this thing. A couple of stickers here and there. The yellow is all stickers, and this front piece right here is a sticker. So first things first, you're going to have to take this part off, throw that to the side. And now this is going to be able to go on there, but before you do that, go ahead and just maneuver these things down so they can get out the way. And now you're going to go ahead and connect this together, and you're going to drop this part down. These 2 pieces, actually. So you're going to drop those 2 parts down, and bam. And here he is with his weapons on his forearms and looking all pretty cool and dashing. I should say. Now also you're gonna have some stickers right here on those sensors, and well, actually not sensors. I think they're pretty much scopes if I'm not mistaken. And right here on the weapons themselves, you're gonna get some stickers. Pretty cool. I mean, it's a nice kit overall. You can do a lot with it. You could put this backpack on other kits. I mean, you could probably put it on the RX, probably put on maybe like the Zeta, something like that. You know, you could probably find actually a lot of kits that has that little peg in the back, or create your own and do your own little customization as this whole kind of generation's leading towards. I mean, it's actually pretty cool though. I like the whole customizing. I'm not really too big in it. I like doing custom colors with Gunpla, but you know, things like this is not really in my nature. I tried it and I just couldn't get into it. But you know, maybe I'll give it another try. But I mean, my opinion on this kit overall, it's pretty positive. I mean, it's a nice kit. It didn't really get shown too much in the series. Got like a few episodes, but it is definitely getting overshadowed by the I think it's called the Star Build Strike. I mean, that kit's freaking amazing. Although my favorite, you know, mobile suit or gunpla in the entire series is the Gundam X Maho, or Mao, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, this has pretty much been my review for this. For this guy. He's pretty cool. I mean, he has like a little peg, I noticed. So you can probably plug in something else. I don't know. Maybe put a backpack or something on that. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Be sure to rate, comment, subscribe, and hopefully I can start dishing out a couple more videos. I got a new HD PVR coming in. Hoping that comes in relatively soon. I want it to come in by next month, so I can start doing some. Actually, I want to just start doing some gaming videos again. I gotta finish up Devil May Cry, I think. What else I gotta finish up? I gotta do a whole bunch of crap. I'm probably gonna just stop with the Pokemon though, because that I actually completed Crystal. I just don't want to upload it. So, but that's it, guys. I'm kind of straying away from the main topic. This kit is awesome. Go buy it. That's all I have, guys. Thanks for watching. Be sure to rate, comment, subscribe, and Merry Christmas. I'll see y'all later.